It's my feel-good breakfast show.
We kept it all in the family. Wimbledon has been enthralling this year. Why? Because of the matchups that it's thrown up. One in particular, well, it's been ages since we've seen the Williams sisters go head-to-head. Serena, a dominant force this year. Of course, she beat her elder sister Venus in a Grand Slam match for the first time in 6 years to reach the Wimbledon quarterfinals yesterday. The world number one came through 6-4, 6-3 in 1 hour and 8 minutes on centre court. It was an incredible game. Take a look.
A wrong-footing forehand from Serena.
Game with Serena Williams.
Oh, and there you have it, powering her way through. I think you've got to give due where it is due. And of course, Venus, 5 Wimbledon's titles herself, obviously plagued by injury and illness throughout her career. But she was the dominant of the two sisters when they first broke onto the scene. But in recent years, Serena really has risen. I actually got to see these two sisters play live.
Dude, you've got to tell me. So
in South Africa.
Having stood up close and personal to Serena, how massive are her biceps?
She is an athlete. She actually looks like an Olympic sprinter. And all I can remember from that match is how pretty Venus is and how hard Serena's serves were hitting that backboard. Literally, the linesmen and women were like diving out of the way. But I think great to see Venus on the comeback trail. This really does represent one of her best results of late. And she showed why she is such a potent force in those opening few games. I mean, they were drawn 3-all. She broke. There were a lot of unforced errors coming in. But Serena literally is in a class of her own this year. There is no one that comes close to her. So I think by virtue of the fact that Venus gave her a slight run for her money is a good thing. But I think Serena has got this title completely. And look at that. You can see the sisterly love. That must be difficult to play against your sister.
But imagine mom and dad. Who do they support? You celebrate for the one being happy, and then you kind of like, okay, it's okay, my child.
Yeah, you'll commiserate afterward, like in the back rooms, whatever. But while you're there, you've got to be cheering for the daughter that's won. But I mean, what a great story for the family to tell one day that we had number 1 and number 2 world
and this
champions.
might be the last time that we see the two of them play against each other, at least in a Grand Slam. So take cognizance of that and be thankful that they served up such a match. Now, talking about those incredible matches, our own Kevin Anderson got stopped at number 99 yesterday, 2 sets all against the world number 1, Novak Djokovic, who again is in a class of his own, or at least it looked like that. But I have to say that Anderson's serve has to be one of the most dominant in the world of tennis at the moment.
He's first and second.
And they're going to come back in and they're going to play it out today for that final set, and he could do it. He could make it through to the quarterfinals, and of course he's had time to recharge that shoulder now. So hopefully that serve will be back to its venomous best, but sending all of our positive energy to Kevin Anderson this morning.
I was looking for Dial Sangoma 0800 quickly just to get some impepo in my flat, just to speak to Amadlozi. Please, Kevin. Kevin, man. Come on. We need him to win. I mean, imagine the resurgence of South African tennis that would come from a victory. Man. Not even of Wimbledon itself, but I mean, of him beating the world number 1.
I know, and he really has earned it, man. He sacrificed a lot to put himself where he is, so all the best, man.
But yesterday also marked the anniversary of the first African-American woman to win the singles at Wimbledon. So it's a very big day, and that was Althea Gibson in 1957.
Wow, when the skirts were a lot longer, and so were the rackets.
So were the rackets. Oh, man.
But check it out, now we're talking about sport, a brand new sport that was introduced by the land of the free, the Americans. Hot dog eating contest, man, which happens every single year around this time, 4th of July, was won by a dude called, so the guy, Joey Jaws Chestnut, was the current reigning champion, right? This is his name, but anyway. And he was defeated by a 23-year-old counterpart, Matt Stoney, right, who won the contest eating an enormous 62 hot dogs in 10 minutes. In 10 minutes. And like it reads like a commentator going through it, that in the beginning when they started off, he was like half a hot dog ahead when they started within the first 3 minutes, and then the next 7 minutes coming afterwards, he then devoured the rest of the 62 hot dogs. And
he's got one
I mean,
hot dog left to go.
Oh my word. It's absolutely insane. Walking away with a $10,000 cash prize. This was, of course, this Matt Stoney guy who's now the new reigning champion. He said that he felt amazing, and he got his yellow yellow mustard belt to celebrate with. But the guy who was defeated said that this defeat made him feel hungry for a comeback. I mean, after that, really? Nah, man. No. Only in America. But let us know what you thought about it on our Facebook page, Expresso Morning Show SABC3. How many hot dogs do you think you could eat in 10 minutes?
I think 2
One
handfuls.
this morning.